Okay, Samir, what I want to talk about today is how being unreactive is so much more attractive, and I'm also going to talk about how to become more unreactive. Okay, so imagine your first approach. You're probably all stuck in your head. You were thinking, "Oh my God, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? How should my legs be? How should my eyes be?" And you're very reactive to her responses. You know, whatever she gives you, you feel emotionally shifting, whether that's maybe you get a number and it's an extreme high, or you don't get a number and it's an extreme low. But if you've been doing it, if you've been doing quite a few approaches, so you've done 100, 200, you'll start to see your emotions will just become more centered, more grounded, and just free of the outcome. Like, independent of whether she gives you a number or not, you'll just stay just kind of grounded in your own energy, and that comes from having massive amounts of experience, like massive amounts of approaches. That's what will make you more unreactive, because you've seen it all before. So yeah, you should look at, when you're going in interacting with girls, rather than look at it from a success getting a number or a success not getting a number, just look at it as another reference experience for you. You can tell a lot about yourself when you don't get a number, or whether you do get a number. If you're getting extreme highs off getting a number, and then it probably also means you're getting extreme lows off not getting a number. You want to be as centered as you can. Of course, I get a little bit of a high when I get a number, but really, you don't want any reaction. You want to be centered in yourself. Who cares if you get a number? You should be happy with who you are, and you should be looking at every interaction as a reference experience. So like just when you're driving a car, when you're first starting out, you're having to learn like the steering wheel, the pedals, looking in all your mirrors. It's all very new to you, and you have to think. You're stuck in your head, and you're also going to be quite reactive to like what you're doing. So if you see a cyclist on the other side of the road, and maybe you have to turn a bit, and everything's just new, and you're very reactive, and it's not very natural until you've been doing it a couple of months, and you've got little subtle reference experiences that you won't realise you actually pick up. But until you get those reference experiences, you won't become comfortable. So say when you have been driving a car for a couple of months, you have so much experience that you can do it without thinking. You're grounded, you're relaxed, you can do the pedals, the steering wheel, mirrors and everything without really thinking. It just becomes very natural. And this is the same as when you're approaching the girls. The more you do it, the more unreactive you will become. And it's the same on dates. If you've been doing a lot of approaching, you should be getting a lot of dates, and you should start to get a lot more experience. So when something, for example on a date, she says something a bit that might throw you off, look at that as a good thing. It's another reference experience, and the more that happens, the more dates you go on, the more unreactive you will become, because you'd have seen the certain situations over and over again, and you just become centered in yourself. And this is like massively attractive to girls. So when you do get a really hot girl and she gives you a bit of a test, she should see how emotional you react to it. So say if she doesn't like you, or you think she doesn't like you, and you can just carry on the conversation unreactive, that's when you can win a girl. If she doesn't like you initially, you can win her back by showing her that you are unreactive, you don't care, you're grounded in your own energy, and you can just plough through. So yeah, to summarise, this video is about getting massive amounts of experience, as much as you can with women, and that will give you massive amounts of reference points, and will make you just more relaxed. So the more crap you deal with, or the more good things you deal with, the more actually centered you'll start to become. So those extreme highs and those extreme lows will just start to thin out, and you'll be on a level where you're just centered. So when you are going on dates, you're just grounded. So she can throw anything at you, and you can just act in the moment, because you've seen it all before. You've got massive reference experience, and it's just quality. The girls will love you, and you'll be nicely grounded in your masculine energy. I hope that helps. Till next time.